Enemy tank crews train for explosions, alarms, and direct fire. But what if destruction comes without warning? A broken bar without sound, a broken bar without being seen, no radar alert, no visual lock, no time to react. This is not science fiction, this is Israel's LAHAT missile, and once it's fired, escape is no longer an option. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Imagine commanding a modern battle tank worth millions of dollars. Your armor is thick, your sensors are advanced, and your crew is confident. Suddenly, without any warning, your tank is hit from above at the weakest point and the battle is over in seconds. No enemy tank was visible, no missile trail was seen, no countermeasure had time to react. This is the terrifying reality introduced by Israel's LAHAT missile. Unlike traditional anti-tank weapons, LAHAT does not announce its presence. It hunts silently, striking from long distances with surgical precision. Designed for modern battlefields where visibility, speed, and deception decide survival, LAHAT represents a shift in how tanks are destroyed. What makes this weapon truly shocking is not just its range or accuracy, but its psychological impact. Tank crews may never know they are being targeted until the final moment. In an era where armored warfare relies on awareness and reaction time, LAHAT removes both. Today, we will uncover how this invisible hunter works, why it terrifies armored units, and how it is changing the future of tank warfare forever. LAHAT, which stands for Laser Homing Anti-Tank, is an Israeli-developed precision-guided missile designed to destroy heavily armored vehicles at long ranges. Unlike conventional anti-tank missiles launched from shoulder systems or ground vehicles, LAHAT can be fired directly from a tank's main gun or from ground-based launchers. This flexibility makes LAHAT unique. It allows tanks not only to fight other tanks, but to act as missile platforms capable of engaging targets far beyond traditional gun range. The missile uses laser guidance, meaning it locks onto a reflected laser beam from the target, ensuring extreme accuracy even against moving armor. With a range extending up to several kilometers, LAHAT allows the operator to strike first, long before the enemy can detect or respond. Its top attack flight profile means it descends onto the weakest part of a tank at the roof, bypassing frontal armor entirely. In simple terms, LAHAT turns any compatible platform into a silent sniper, capable of eliminating armored threats without revealing its own position. The true danger of LAHAT lies in its invisibility during combat. Unlike traditional missiles that leave smoke trails or loud launch signatures, LAHAT's launch is subtle and difficult to detect. By the time an enemy realizes a missile is inbound, the engagement is already decided. The missile can be guided by a laser designator from multiple sources at the launching tank, another vehicle, a drone, or even a forward observer. This means the firing platform does not need direct line of sight. The enemy may be targeted by one unit while destroyed by another, creating confusion and chaos on the battlefield. Because LAHAT attacks from above, many active protection systems struggle to intercept it in time. Most defensive systems are optimized for horizontal threats, not steep diving missiles. LAHAT exploits this vulnerability perfectly. This method of attack transforms the battlefield into a lethal puzzle where tanks are no longer safe behind armor, terrain, or distance. The enemy is eliminated before they even understand where the threat came from. Modern tanks are designed with heavy frontal armor to withstand direct hits. However, no tank can carry equal armor on every surface without becoming too heavy to operate. The roof remains the most vulnerable area, and LAHAT is designed specifically to exploit this weakness. As the missile approaches its target, it climbs and then dives downward at a sharp angle. This top attack maneuver allows the warhead to penetrate where armor is thinnest, often triggering catastrophic internal damage. Ammunition storage, crew compartments, and critical systems are all exposed from above. Even advanced composite armor and reactive protection struggle against such attacks. LAHAT's precision ensures that a single hit is often enough to disable or destroy a tank completely. This changes the rules of armored warfare. Survival is no longer determined by who has thicker armor, but by who is detected first. Tanks become vulnerable not because they are weak, but because the threat is smarter. One of LAHAT's greatest strengths is its versatility. It can be launched from main battle tanks using standard gun barrels, allowing armored units to strike targets without modifying their core systems. This makes integration easier and cost-effective. Additionally, LAHAT can be deployed from ground-based launchers and potentially coordinated with reconnaissance units. This allows commanders to engage targets beyond visual range, turning intelligence into immediate firepower. The missile's compatibility with multiple platforms makes it ideal for network-centric warfare. Information flows from sensors to shooters instantly. The result is faster decision-making and devastating precision. This flexibility ensures LAHAT is not just a weapon, but a force multiplier, enhancing the effectiveness of entire armored formations. Beyond physical destruction, LAHAT delivers psychological shock. Tank crews rely on situational awareness to survive. When threats become invisible and unpredictable, morale collapses. Knowing that a missile can strike from beyond sight, guided by unseen observers, creates constant tension. Crews are forced to slow down, hesitate, and second-guess every movement. This hesitation can be deadly in fast-moving combat. LAHAT turns confidence into fear. The battlefield becomes a place where armor offers no guarantee of safety. This psychological edge is often as decisive as firepower itself. With LAHAT, tanks no longer need to close distance to destroy enemy armor. Engagements occur earlier, faster, and with greater precision. Commanders can neutralize threats before direct contact, shaping the battlefield in their favor. This reduces casualties, conserves resources, and maintains operational momentum. LAHAT supports modern doctrines focused on information dominance and precision strikes, rather than brute force. It represents the future of armored warfare. Traditional anti-tank weapons often require exposure, direct line of sight, and short engagement distances. LAHAT removes these limitations. Its long range, indirect guidance, and top attack capability give it a clear advantage over older systems. While traditional weapons rely on saturation and numbers, LAHAT relies on intelligence and accuracy. This shift mirrors modern warfare itself: fewer shots, greater impact. The strategic value of LAHAT has attracted global attention. Militaries seeking to modernize their armored forces view it as a way to counter heavily protected tanks without escalating force levels. Its presence alone can alter enemy planning, forcing changes in deployment and doctrine. LAHAT is not just a missile, it is a deterrent. LAHAT represents a future where visibility no longer guarantees safety. As sensors improve and guidance becomes more precise, invisible threats will dominate the battlefield. Tanks will survive not through armor alone, but through coordination, intelligence, and adaptability. LAHAT is a clear warning: the age of unseen destruction has begun. If you found this analysis valuable, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more deep military intelligence breakdowns. Share this video with anyone interested in modern warfare and defense technology.